Tonight, the decision everyone had been waiting for in Ferguson, Missouri was revealed. It was announced that Darren Wilson, the police officer who shot Michael Brown dead in August, will not be indicted in his death. Despite ensuing rioting in Ferguson, spontaneous peaceful protests assembled outside the Boston State House following the decision in the small hours of the night. Poet D. Ruff was among the crowd and spoke out about the decision in the Midwest.
Well, at first I was speaking my frustrations out pretty much for my neighborhood and how it looks and it's very quiet there. And then after that I did a piece that pretty much that I did several years ago that still reflects and is still current today, which I'm pretty surprised about. They were late giving us the verdict, and then on top of that they gave us 20 minutes of absolute bull.
At the front of the crowd, people recited poetry, started chants, and voiced their feelings. Demonstrations occurred as a result of the grand jury decision to not charge the Ferguson police officer who shot dead Brown. Protesting in Ferguson had turned to rioting, but the demonstration in Boston remained peaceful. However, some were skeptical of how far peaceful protests could really go.
I think Malcolm X said it best, that we're not pacifists. We do what we have to do to make our cause known.
However, despite the vandalism on the ground in Ferguson, most were just frustrated with the racial situation they find in the USA today. Dee Delgado walked all the way from Cambridge and encouraged her friends and fellow protesters to speak out.
Right after Trayvon Martin, right after Jordan Davis, now right after Eric Gardner, it's happening way too quickly. It's like contractions and people can't stand it. It's a spectrum disorder, and no one is calling it that.
A cross-section of the community and the future generation was present and aware of the issues. Blake McGeehee is a Harvard student and wanted to express his solidarity with the people of Ferguson.
I think this is a really important point in America's history to really shed light on these issues and to call for equality, and I'm glad that's happening here tonight.
It's clear to see the effects of tonight's verdict being felt from coast to coast. Hopefully tonight's decision will lead to a more open, clear dialogue about racial tension and police militarization in the United States. In Boston, I'm Lloyd Mallison.